One team from each league. We'll see the San Francisco Giants facing the Detroit Tigers. The first pitch is coming up, so we send you out to Gary Thorne in Detroit.
And welcome to Detroit, a glimpse of the beautiful fountains, part of this beautiful site at Comerica Park. Always great to play at home, and today the Tigers will be doing that. With Kruk and Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Hi, everybody. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. Let's take a look at the starting pitcher we've got for Detroit. Steve, as he's facing the San Francisco lineup today, what do you think's on his mind?
A good right-hander on the mound in this one, and if he executes the scouting report against this lineup, it shouldn't be too difficult for him to come up with the outs necessary to come away with a win.
We'll see what Bruce Bochy's got going here in the lineup. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, clutch inning's the name of the game, and for me, my money goes on Aubrey Huff. He always seems to come up with that big double, a veteran force in the middle of the lineup. He can hit the ball out, but he's a strong clutch player.
It'll be Melky Cabrera. He'll lead it off. Here's the pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well, deep right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. Cabrera's heading for third. Cabrera's going to try and score here. There's the throw. And he scores! Whoa, what a move made right there, Steve. He didn't even think about stopping at third, and inside the park home run. Check out the wheels on this guy. You got to have those wheels if you're going to end up at home.
Well, there's no question about it, but you also need some help from the defense, and the defense had a letdown there that allowed an inside-the-park home run.
Now we'll take a quick look at the Tigers and how they're out there positionally on defense. So, John, any individuals stand out?
Well, even if he couldn't play a lick of defense, you'd still find a way to get Miguel Cabrera's bat in the lineup on a daily basis. But he's adapted well to first base. You have to remember, the minor leagues, he was a shortstop. He got to the big leagues at an early age. He was a third baseman. Then he moved to the outfield. I think first base, though, is the best position for him because he doesn't have to have a ton of range, but he still has a pretty good glove, and he can still throw the ball when he's asked to do it.
1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1. This one is lined softly towards second. And Rayburn's able to get to that one.
Well, he might have had himself a hit if he could just have gotten it up over the second baseman. Unfortunately, not high enough. He's able to make the play.
Sandoval at the plate.
Well, after a breakout 2009 for Pablo Sandoval, 2010 was a wasted season for him. But he showed up in great shape in 2011 and reestablished himself as an offensive threat.
A line drive toward short. And Peralta's able to get to that one. And with two down, it'll be Buster Posey. Swung on. He's got one. This one to Bosch. And that one's put away to retire the side. Nice way to get things started in this one. The Giants in front, 1-0. It's going to be Barry Zito on the mound. He gets settled in for San Francisco. Steve, what do you think? What's he thinking about looking at this line shot into center field? Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. Here's the offensive lineup for the Tigers. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, the excitement that Austin Jackson can bring, and you watch this game today, he can make highlight reel plays in the outfield, and he can also win games with his bat. He's still trying to figure out, though, the power part of his game. He has the ability, though, to hit for a high average, and boy, I tell you, once he gets on, he is very, very dangerous on the base paths, can change the game in so many ways. Look for him to do it today.
And we've got Bosch batting. And the pitch from Zito low that time for a ball.
Well, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Bosch gets good wood on it. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And this rolls all the way to the wall. And he's in there. Tremendous base running. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
We'll take a look here and see where the Giants are positionally around the diamond. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing up?
Well, a pitcher's best friend is his catcher, and they don't have to shake off much with Buster Posey behind the plate. Since day one in the big leagues, that pitching staff has trusted themselves into letting Buster Posey call the pitches, and they believe no matter what he puts down, that's the right pitch to throw, so they throw with conviction, and they're better pitchers because of him.
Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. And he's out at first. What an out! Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
Well, he showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
So with one away, it'll be Miguel Cabrera. And some production being seen in this game early, and they've got a chance now to extend the lead.
A nice approach at the plate so far from this offense, and they came out of the gates early, determined to get up on the board.
Zito sets and throws. He fouls that one off. And at this point in the game, obviously, it's hard to tell exactly where we're going, but you get the feeling here that a lot of these bats, a lot of them have got some oomph left.
Well, no question. From a pitcher's perspective, you want to get into a rhythm. You want to kind of get your legs underneath you, but he's not able to do that because this offense is making it work.
Cabrera will foul that one away. He swings now and really hit that. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. Now with 2 outs, here's a chance for Victor Martinez. The career batting average for him, .241 off the Giants. Curveball, that's in the dirt for a ball. And that one is hit well. Pagan's there. And that one's put away to retire the side. They pick up a couple of runs on 2 hits. They strand no one. The Tigers, they've gained the upper hand here. A crisp day here at the ball yard. Temperatures might be dropping a bit later on towards the evening. And here's Aubrey Huff. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. A .235 career average off the Tigers. And Aubrey Huff watches that one go by. Count is even.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. On the way. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. Jackson roams over, puts it away. So with one down, it'll be Angel Pagan.
Detroit's season in 2011 ended in disappointment when they were eliminated by the Rangers in the ALCS in 6 games, but what a great run and some unbelievable individual performances.
First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1. Part of the individual performances for the Tigers, of course, maybe the best starter in baseball, Justin Verlander, and the great closer, Jose Valverde.
Well, a lot of excitement with those guys for sure.
This one swung on and driven hard. No problem for him as he gets that out. Here's Brandon Belt now, a couple away. Called strike, outer half of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, he likes to throw a lot of change-ups when he's ahead in the count, so as a hitter, you got to be aware of it.
Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. Big breaking ball misses, 1-2.
He's up ahead 1-2 right here. Don't be surprised if he comes with the curveball to try to get the strikeout.
The 1-2 on its way. Good eye by Brandon Belt, and he'll stay away from that pitch to even up the count.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
A good action on that pitch running away, but it's a ball you have to get down to the zone. Don't throw it up.
The 3-2 pitch. That swung on, hit on the ground. Played by Peralta.
Get out of there.
Throws on to first, side is retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Detroit 2, San Francisco 1. And it's Alex Avila to lead us off. And Zito throws one outside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses, ball 3. Now Alex Avila, he can afford to take 1, maybe 2 here.
Well, he's up in the count right here, 3-0, and you know he has the green light. As a hitter, you set middle in and try to get something in that zone to generate a run.
Ball 4. This will give him a base runner as that pitch misses, ball 4.
I don't think he meant to do that. At first base was open. I think he's willing to live with it, but I think he wanted to try to get this guy out.
That's going to bring up Johnny Peralta. About a decade now since he first came into the league. The pitch. Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him, 0-1. And just 3 out of 14 lifetime against Barry Zito. Here's the delivery. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And Pagan's there. One away now. And he'll have to hold at first.
Well, this ball is hit into the left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
It's Rayburn at the plate.
But with the way he's come alive after the break the last few years, Ryan Rayburn is making a name for himself as a second-half hitter. He always plays well after the All-Star break.
Avila on first. Zito got him to swing, 0-1. It is interesting, John, that Rayburn's numbers career post-All-Star game are very good, but it's the front half of the year that gets to him. There's a swing and a smash. 2 away. And he'll go back to first. And Brandon Inge at the plate. A lifetime .290 hitter against the Giants. Looked like the circle change, and it just misses. 1-0.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
The pitch. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Pitch misses, ball 3, and now Inge. He can afford to look at a couple if he wants to. Here it comes, 3-0. And now the count goes to 3-1. Brandon Inge with a hitter's count.
The pitcher really rearing back and throwing. He's got everything working now, commanding the strike zone with that fastball.
And he heads down to first base. That's ball 4.
Well, that's good plate discipline by the hitter right now. Good pitch recognition, laying off the ball out of the zone.
It's an RBI chance for Austin Jackson.
Now, Gary, we just saw the second walk in this inning, and you really have to start to question, is he nibbling, trying to avoid contact, or is he losing control?
2 men on and 2 men out. And here's the first one. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And that's going to do it. Cabrera's there. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. And we'll see the Giants. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning, another AB. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball, I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And Crawford's in the box. He'll get things going here in the third. Changeup just misses. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Crawford will foul that one away. Foul! Swing and a drive, deep left center. And he's able to track it down.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
It's going to be Scherholtz now.
Well, the Giants traveled pretty well last season. Not as well as they did in the championship 2010 season. Just under 500 in 2011.
Here's the pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. And there's always the issue, Steve, talking about the Giants away, about traveling to the East Coast. The team struggled, John, because of that long trip.
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, there's definitely more travel for the West Coast teams than the East Coasters, I'll say that much.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Lifetime numbers 6 for 13 off the Tigers. Now Avila sets the target. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that gets the tying run on board. And that will bring Melky Cabrera to the plate.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with one out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
Homered back in the first inning.
Okay, they're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good...
That swung on and flied to right. 2 away. And Freddie Sanchez to bat. He flew out his last time up. Two outs and a man on first. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Lifetime numbers, let's see. He's hitting .407 off Detroit.
And you know, Gary, a lot of times you just see the...
Oh, there goes Scherholtz. Ball one. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Tigers still enjoying a lead. Number 2 hole set to get things started. Leading it off, Brennan Bosch. And he's already warmed up in this ball game. First time up, he notched a triple against Zito.
We know he's been vulnerable with the breaking ball. He got a hit off of it last time up. You may have to start to think about a different sequence of pitches.
He delivers. Ball! Brennan Bosch not fooled by that pitch. The count is now evened up.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
The 1-1 on the way. And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count.
Listen, he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
2-1 pitch. Now 3-1. Brennan Bosch a chance on this hitter's count. 3-1, a fastball that's by him, 3-2.
Well, I fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Line towards first. Belt able to put that one away. And Delman Young now, 1 away.
Well, Delman Young on the move last year as Minnesota sent him to division rival Detroit, and he seemed to fit in perfectly with that Tiger team, helping them make a lot of noise in October.
First pitch on the way. And it's 0-1. Zito gets him looking. Delman Young for the Tigers really proved to be a difference. They finally were able to settle down that left field position.
Oh, he made a major impact in the postseason as well. 5 home runs between 2 playoff series, and he did it while he was injured as well.
2 away. Two outs and in the box, Miguel Cabrera. Lifetime going 2 for 8 against Zito. Here's the delivery. First pitch is outside, 1-0. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
I mean, the one thing you notice comparing to his normal trends, he's definitely throwing that four-seamer a lot more today.
You know, John, one of the things I'm noticing, checking out the inside edge data, is that so far in this outing, he's staying away from his slider. So I'm not sure it's because he wasn't feeling confident about it, or he didn't have a good feel for it, or if he's saving it, but he needs to use it.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Now Miguel Cabrera can afford to take one, maybe a couple.
A lot of managers are hesitant to turn their guys loose 3-0, but I say let it fly. This might be the best pitch he sees in the whole at bat.
Lays off that one, misses. Ball 4.
Well, it looked like he was taken all the way right there, Gary. He walked him on 4 straight pitches.
And that'll bring Victor Martinez up to hit. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
Well, the 0-1 count means a lot in this game, and obviously we've seen it. 5 guys retired after he's gone 0-1 in the count.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a rocket towards short. Oh, and he dropped it.
He's out.
So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Detroit 2, San Francisco 1. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. Freddie Sanchez leading it off. And here's the first one. And that runs high, 1-0.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Jackson. And he gets over and grabs it with the leather. Sandoval at the plate. And is an integral part now in Bruce Bochy's approach in the lineup. The pitch. First pitch is a big curveball in there, 0-1. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
Well, look, I'm a firm believer, and you have to establish your fastball, but he's gone to that two-seamer way too much in this game.
Now, guys, the other thing I'm noticing, and maybe this is intentional, but he hasn't gone to the four-seam fastball nearly as much as he typically does. I'd like to see him throw that a little bit more, be aggressive, try to get some velocity in there.
That pitch was way too low, but he swung at it anyway. It's a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Bosch is there. Roams over, puts it away. And with 2 down, it'll be Buster Posey. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
He's got to go right at the hitters, and when he does, it leads to success. He's retired 7 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Wide throw, can't get him at first base. And that's going to bring Aubrey Huff to the plate.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
Flew out last time. Here's the first pitch. Lays off that one, catches the inside, calls strike one. Here's the pitch. And Aubrey Huff watches that one go by. Count is even. Up and away that time for ball 2.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
The 2-1 pitch. Lined up the middle. Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base. This is an opening for San Francisco.
Well, he throws that fastball right down the middle, and it comes right back at him up the middle. Good piece of hitting. Not trying to do too much with it.
2 out, 2 on for Angel Pagan. Last time up, flew out. And the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now, let's take a moment to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches. John, Steve, what do you think about how he's done?
And if you see where he normally goes as far as...
And a ground ball. Cabrera. Base hit. That could be for 2. They're trying to bring Posey home. And he scores. That is the tying run.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
So looking to capitalize on this RBI chance, here's Brandon Belt. Well, sometimes you get offense when you don't need it. This time they got it right when they needed it.
Gary, that was a great piece of hitting right there. It allowed them to pull it even here early in the game. Nice response.
Pagan at second. Huff at third. That misses inside, 1-0. And you get a feeling early on this ball game is up for grabs. This could be anybody's.
Well, it's certainly going to be a battle. I don't think there's any question about that. You have to keep it close, especially with this guy on the mound. That's why this at-bat is critical.
Curveball just misses, falls behind 2-0.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Big swing, sends this one on a long, high arc to right field as he retreats back for it and gets the out. So they scratch across a run, 3 hits and a couple left on. We're tied up here in Detroit. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8, they're due up. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Avila will get his chance at the plate now. On that one, eats him up. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. And it's Johnny Peralta at the plate with 1 down. 25 career at-bats, 6 hits off the Giants. And he starts him out. And Zito throws one outside for a ball. 1-0 on the way. Ooh, that looked pretty good, but he falls behind 2-0. Changing the eye level of hitters is such a key component. Here we can see the breakdown of how this guy has been mixing locations.
He's had more than his normal share of pitches go right down the pipe. Not sure why, but that's what the numbers say.
Well, he's lucky he hasn't given up more runs the way he's throwing the ball here. He needs to start to make some adjustments, utilize the edges and other areas of the plate.
Now Peralta, the 3-1 count.
Now let's see what he comes back with on the 3-1 pitch.
It's hit foul by Peralta. Full count. Zito throws. And that one misses. That's going to be ball 4. Toss the bat aside, head down to first.
Now some control issues right now for the pitcher. He's got to get locked in and back in the zone.
It's Rayburn at the plate.
Okay, with that walk, they put the go-ahead run on base with 1 out in this inning. You've got to be careful right here. Try to get a double play ball.
Zito sets and throws. It's fouled off. And Steve, you wonder here what he was thinking. Maybe a little too fine just because he had an opportunity to be ahead.
Well, that's what it was, trying to be a little too perfect on the corners. Be aggressive, work ahead in the count, but keep it in the ballpark.
Circle change that time misses, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, that circle change, swung on and missed, 2-2.
Yeah, Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with the slider and trying to strike him out.
Swinging an easy ground ball to short, and it's picked up. Over to second for 1. Now over to first, and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him. And Brandon Inge at the plate. Slider in the dirt. Good block. At the belt, the 1-0.
1-1.
Let's the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
That fastball just froze him on the inside corner. Now we're going to see where he goes. Look for something soft, possibly away.
Now the 1-1. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And Pagan's there. And that's out number 3. No Barry Zito holding down the score. He's allowed 2 runs through 4. 4 complete at Comerica Park. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. And Crawford's in the box. He's our first batter here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
1-0 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1. That one swung on, hit, and Jackson. Play is made.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
It's going to be Scherholtz now. Base hit his last time. And here's the pitch. And he fights this off, fouls it to the right side. Pitch on the way.
1-1.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Curveball, a lot of down on that one. Ended up in the earth. It's fouled away. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
3-2 on the way. Lays off. Ball 4. Can't find the strike zone against their number 9 hitter.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit. But the hitter will take the walk.
And that will bring Melky Cabrera to the plate.
Well, Melky Cabrera got out of the Yankee melting pot and had a great year for the Kansas City Royals, putting together a solid 2011 campaign.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup low, 1-0. Well, you look at Cabrera's line, career highs, batting average, runs, RBIs, homers, slugging. I mean, an MVP kind of year in his 7th season.
Well, a little bit of a late bloomer. You know, we've always seen that potential in Melky, and he hasn't always gotten the playing time. And it looked like in Kansas City in 2011, got that playing time to start to blossom, and maybe he's going to become that player every day now.
On the way. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Cabrera now. Let's see if he takes.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
And Cabrera works this one to the hitter's count, 3-1.
A pretty good pitch to hit right there. He takes it for a strike. Clearly, he didn't have the green light.
He's ready. The 3-1. 3-1 a fastball, swung on and missed, full count. Oh, he takes off for second. A fly ball. Bosch is there. Oh, he's there, but he cannot make the catch. And Freddie Sanchez to bat. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
Looking at this guy's curve, that pitch has been hit 2 times so far in this one.
You know, with a few runs he's given up, I'm not sure that a pair of hits is really a big concern for him. He's come out of the gate strong and has definitely been in control when he's gone at the hitters.
Ball 1.
And the first pitch, that one sails high for a ball, 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. That's one out. Back to first. Not in time. 1-2. Won't get it. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Sandoval at the plate. Flew out last time. Runners at first and third with 2 away.
Foul!
Sandoval will foul that one away. Ground ball. Picks it up. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. We're still deadlocked here in Detroit. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. It's going to be Jackson now. He's going to start the home half of the fifth. 0-1 from Zito.
Strike two.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
1-2 pitch coming. Hit foul by Jackson. Posey calls for the pitch. We'll leave that one alone. Austin Jackson, patience and an even count. Swing and a miss. That's it. Austin Jackson retired on the K.
He pulled the string right there. Must have been looking for the fastball. Swings right through the changeup for strike three.
So with one down, it'll be Brennan Bosch. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, Gary, now that he's ahead in the count, it's probably a good time to go to the changeup.
Strike two there. Barry Zito up on a count. Tough to hit against.
The batter was obviously looking for something else. You see how way out in front he was on that swing.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball outs, so they lay off of it, but with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Here's a chance for Delman Young with 2 down. Lifetime record 2 for 3 off Zito. And the first pitch. That's swung on a liner here. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. We're tied up here in Detroit. Cleanup batter due up next. And it's Buster Posey standing in. He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th. He deals. That one is fouled by Posey. Here it comes. 1-0 is a curve and a called strike.
Tough spot for the hitter right here. Down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
Fastball misses inside, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 on its way. There's contact. He drove it well. Jackson. He comes up with it easily here.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
Now batting one down, here's Aubrey Huff.
When the Giants made that unforgettable run in 2010 all the way to the World Championship, Aubrey Huff was the guy they wanted up in key situations. 2011, though, he had an off year, and that's why the Giants' offense struggled.
And starts him out here.
Ball!
Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. Now the question regarding Aubrey Huff and the Giants. He is a veteran. The years are starting to add up a little bit. Was last year Aubrey Huff, or are we going to go back a couple of years to Aubrey Huff? That's the issue for him in this season.
That's right. He just did not drive the ball in 2011 like we saw in the past, and career lows in slugging percentage and batting average. A veteran player that couldn't get out of a funk last year. Let's hope he gets himself on track again.
That is a ball, 3-0. Huff, who likes to drive it, may get a green light here.
Well, you got to like the way he's changing speed and mixing up his pitches. He just missed, though, with that changeup down and away.
And it's now 3-1. Huff needs to be selective here.
He takes that strike to go to 3-1, but still a hitter's count, looking for a cripple pitch right here.
That one swung on, it's lined. And that's going to bring Angel Pagan up.
It's nice to get that runner on base with one out. Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with.
Not an RBI double as last time. First pitch to him. Waves at this bunt attempt. He misses for a strike. And Angel Pagan watches that one go by, and the count is even.
A front door two-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
Missed with a curve, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Here's a strike, lunged for that bunt and missed it. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Now, good break on a 90-mile-an-hour pitch. With two strikes, the hitter won at the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Here's Brandon Belt now, a couple away. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Bosch is there. I can't grab it. Huff heads for third. And Huff crosses the plate.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting. The fans are buzzing with anticipation. They understand this is a turning point in the game.
He flew out his last time up. Here's Crawford's first hit up the middle. Look out. Oh, right back up the middle, and the pitcher did not get out of the way. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they score a run, one hit, and leave a man on. The Giants out in front now. And here's Miguel Cabrera to lead it off. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And Zito's pitch misses inside. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball two.
Next pitch misses high for ball two.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Pitch misses. Ball three. Now Miguel Cabrera can afford to take one, maybe a couple. And Posey sets up his target. And Cabrera works this one. Good count, 3-1 for him anyway. Career average 276 against the Giants. Lost him, ball four. Potential tying run is on.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
And that'll bring Victor Martinez up to hit.
Oh, Gary, that walk right there is the tying run in this game. That's not how you want to make the opposition do it. Make them earn it.
Zito sets and throws.
0-1.
Slider's in there for a called strike. Stevie knows he's really got to pitch now. He's put himself in a situation where he's really brought pressure on himself.
These are the type of innings you get really big on you right here. It's about damage control. I know you put the tying run out, but you've got to bear down right here.
Ball.
And Victor Martinez looks at that one, and it is an even count. He's averaged .391 lifetime off Barry Zito.
Well, and this lefty doesn't offer up much that he doesn't like. He just owned him so far in his career.
Pulls him that time with the off-speed pitch, 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. And I mean, that's the hardest pitch for a hitter to try to stay back on. That's why he was out in front of that one.
One-two pitch coming. And Victor Martinez looks at that one, and it is an even count.
Now, the hitter didn't take the bait. That's a great pitch. That breaking ball down and away, trying to get the hitter to chase. You have to give him credit. He didn't go out of the zone for it.
He plays it on the hop. That's one. And two. Double play. Execution on that 6-4-3.
You have to have body control around the bag. Great acrobatic turn by the second baseman. Outstanding job.
Now with 2 outs, here's a chance for Alex Avila. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. 0 for 4 lifetime against the Giants. Swings, pops it up, right side of the infield. Sanchez will field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Giants 3, Tigers 2. It's going to be Scherholtz now. He's 1 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. And that's going to go through. That could be trouble. And it's up against the wall. Scherholtz going towards third.
Well, what a great swing right there. And anytime you can put yourself in scoring position with no outs, you're looking for big things to happen.
And Melky Cabrera up.
Well, if you can get a start like this every time out from your starting pitcher, you're going to take it. He kept you in the ball game, pitched pretty well, and now turns it over to the bullpen.
Golden opportunity now for the Giants. You talk about a scared pitcher, Steve. With nobody out, he's waving the white flag and putting him aboard.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, you've got to have a chance to go at this guy, attack him.
Well, that's not very competitive. It's Freddie Sanchez. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Shot back to first. And Cabrera gloves that one.
It's fair to say, Gary, they needed that out badly. Now he's got to come right back at him and get another one. They're down. They cannot give up more runs here this late in the game.
Sandoval at the plate. Grounded out last time. The first pitch.
Foul!
Sandoval will foul that one away. The pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. Pablo Sandoval. Strike three. He's gone.
At 86 miles per hour and as flat as that, pretty dangerous pitch right there.
This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes the swings anyway.
Johnny had to do that, right?
Well, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder out there for the good of the team.
Now the opportunity's there for Buster Posey. He's got a chance, a great chance here. Here it comes. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
It's important to get that first strike. Now the pitcher in the catbird seat.
Buster Posey watches that one go by. That's going to even the count up.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first.
Foul!
And he fouls off another one.
Well, you know the pitcher wanted that strikeout right there. He threw a great pitch on the inside part of the plate. Thought he had him set up to go there, but a defensive swing keeps this at-bat going.
Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Good idea. He's back in there safely. The full count pitch.
You're out!
And Buster Posey is struck out. That was a big cut and a miss. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. Time to stretch it out in Motown. And Johnny Peralta to lead it off. Drew a walk his last time. Zito sets and throws. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Down by 1, nobody out here in the 7th inning. You want to try to get somebody on base and get a little bit of rally, because within 1, you want to be able to time it and maybe take the lead. So play for a big inning right here.
And good eye there by Johnny Peralta to even the count. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball called strike 2.
That's a good four-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
Brings that curveball, just about had him, but it's full.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
That misses ball 4. The potential tying run on base.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at-bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
It's Rayburn at the plate.
Well, late in the game right here, I mean, you look for mistakes. You look for what you can capitalize on. And that walk now is the tying run on base.
He's running. And he is out trying to take second. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
The 1-0 now. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Now what you're looking for, Steve, that ground ball, so that walk that we saw earlier doesn't hurt you.
Well, that's right. As a hitter, you're looking for him to get a ball up in the zone that you can drive and try to hit it off the wall to drive in that run.
Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
Now, Gary's still dealing with that one-run differential. One out here in the 7th inning. And again, I think it's about...
Hit hard on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 2 down.
Well, you have to figure coming in off the bench a little bit. You want to see a pitch or two, but when you get it, you got to be aggressive. See if you can do something to get on base and get a rally started.
And Posey sets up his target. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now 2 outs here in the 7th inning, Gary, and obviously the game's getting short. You're down by a run. You need a 2-out rally. Don't wait. You know, every inning is an opportunity. You've had 2-out rallies before, so you can get it going here.
Well, maybe he needs a little vision clarity here. That one he went after, and it was clearly in the dirt. It's taken high for a ball. Zito out of the zone.
Well, this is a tough pitch. It's almost one that you think maybe he had some intent here. Throwing that two-seam fastball that's running back in on the hitter. A dangerous pitch, especially for hitters diving into the zone.
And he watches that one travel down. 2-2. The pitch. There's a swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
There's one on here for Austin Jackson. Struck out swinging his last time up. He deals. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count. Right now, you want to be able to know what pitch he's going to throw.
Here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Oh, Austin Jackson. He wasn't looking for that one. He's gone. Strike three. Well, you want to keep your options open, so as you look at the pen, both the righty and lefty are up.
Well, manager's looking ahead at the lineup, making sure that he has all options available to handle this lineup.
And it's Aubrey Huff to lead us off. Singled and scored his last time around. And here's the first one. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Huff will foul that one away. Tried to cross him up with the curve, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. Great diving stop, Cabrera.
He's out.
And he will take it himself for the out. What an individual effort. Well, in this play, get a little do-it-yourself action.
Hey, if you don't have to throw it, don't risk a throwing error. Get the out yourself.
And it'll be Pagan standing in to hit. Struck out swinging last time. First pitch on the way. First pitch way out of the zone, ball one.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air to left center. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his fourth plate appearance. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. Here's Brandon Belt now, a couple away. He delivers. Fastball taken high, 1-0. Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0. Ball three. Brandon Belt does not go after it and now in danger of walking him. And he takes that one and misses for ball four.
Well, he didn't want to lay it right down the middle, but he misses with this one low, and now he's walked him on 4 pitches. He's got to settle down.
And Crawford's in the box. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
As a hitter with a runner on base, you want to stay aggressive. When you fall behind in the count, it makes it difficult to do that.
Missed badly with the fastball there, 1-1.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
This one hit, and a long foul ball down the left side. Foul ball! The pitch. That one swung on, hit, and Jackson. And there's the third out. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. And now, here come the Tigers. This is going to be the last half of the eighth. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And we've got Bosch batting. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And Sergio Romo gets ready to throw. He's been chosen to take over out there. Line drive. That's foul towards first. There's a ground ball. Sandoval gets it. And Bosch retired. And it's Delman Young at the plate. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits in one at-bat of Romo. Young makes contact, fouled off. And it's 0-2 in the Camarilla cutter. Delman Young, he'll be swinging at anything close.
One out right here in the eighth inning. Obviously a critical time of the game right now as we're getting short. Offensively, they need extra bases. They need a double. Get in scoring position. Get a triple here. Get yourself in a position where maybe a productive out scores a run.
Tried to get him to go after that slider, but it's 1-2.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
And a good eye there by Delman Young. That'll even the count. Hit well to the left side. And he drops it. And Young fights off another during this at-bat.
Well, even if he doesn't get a hit here in this at-bat, the fact that he's making the pitcher work, 2-2 count, enables everyone around him in the dugout to see every pitch he's throwing because he's throwing the kitchen sink trying to get this strikeout. He just fouled off that low pitch.
Young makes contact, fouled off. Two men have been put away. Two outs and in the box, Miguel Cabrera. Slider just misses, 1-0.
2 outs here in the eighth inning right now. I think from the defensive perspective, they need to make a play behind their pitcher because he is going to throw strikes. Do not walk somebody and allow them to try to add base runners, advance base runners, or have somebody hit one out of the ballpark next time around.
Gets that call at the knees, evens the count at 1 apiece.
Well, I think we're going to see the catcher calling for a lot of sliders in this one, Gary. He's got a good one, and the hitters just have not been able to figure it out.
Back up the middle, and the tying run is on.
Well, they get a man on here with 2 outs, and now a double in the gap can tie this game.
It is Victor Martinez. Here's the first pitch. And he takes it inside, 1-0.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hands.
The 1-0 pitch. Martinez makes contact, fouled it away.
Oh!
Swing sends this one on the line to right center. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, nice swing on that one. Be able to pick up a base hit right there. That slider's a tough one, and if he runs it in on your hands, you can be in trouble, but not there.
Here is a chance for Alex Avila. Martinez on at first. Cabrera's holding on at second. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Now, if I'm batting right here, I know the pitcher's tendencies. In the scouting report, I'm looking for a fastball in the 0-1 count.
This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. Ooh, that one hit off the heel of his glove. Here's the pitch. Trying to fool him with the changeup, but it's 1-2. That's a foul ball. Good eye by Alex Avila as he lays off that pitch, and that'll even up his count.
He likes to swing 2-2. He gets that defensive two-strike approach. He's going to try to put it in play. Let's see if he can make a pitcher's pitch.
Fouled off.
Well, you know when that pitch left the pitcher's hand, he had him set up for that pitch inside for the big strikeout. Great piece of defensive hitting right there. Just gets enough on it to keep this at-bat going.
And here's the 3-2.
You're out.
Strike three swung on by Alex Avila. No luck on that one. Well, you want to keep your options open, so as you look at the pen, both the righty and lefty are up.
Well, the manager's looking ahead at the lineup, making sure that he has all options available to handle this lineup.
So, no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. And we'll see the Giants. End of the order, ready to do some work at the plate. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. It's going to be Scherholz now. He's going to start the 9th inning. First pitch is a changeup low, 1-0.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Pitch on the way. And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1.
Well, the backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up a way and executed the pitch perfectly.
1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though, 2-1. Doesn't offer at the slider, and it's 3-1. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Jackson. And he grabs it in his tracks.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket.
One away. Here's Melky Cabrera. Homered back in the first inning. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. And here's the pitch. Melky Cabrera not fooled by that. Count is evened up. And here's the delivery. Slider just off the black that time, 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
2-1 pitch. Cabrera will foul that one away. 2-2 pitch. Strike three swung on by Cabrera, but he missed it.
He's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
And Sanchez is batting. First pitch to him. That one's drilled to short. And we got a guy on the mound who looks like he's tiring out there. The bullpen's active.
Well, he's running out of gas, and I can't see them staying too much longer with this guy.
It's Pablo Sandoval. First pitch on the way. Slider misses badly with it. 1-0. Lifetime 4 for 15 off the Tigers. The 1-0 now. That one goes foul. That misses low and inside, and it's 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a tough pitch for a hitter. That breaking ball that he's burying toward the back foot, tough to lay off.
The 2-1 pitch.
Strike 2.
Swing and a miss. Pablo Sandoval not making contact. Count is now even.
Boy, fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Sandoval will foul that one away. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground.
Well, you saw the catcher set up inside for that pitch, and the pitcher delivered it right where he wanted it. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. He got to it short and quick, and that's why he's on base.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game, and as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
He could come through big time here for San Francisco. He's got a chance, a great chance here. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. And it goes foul. Here's the delivery. And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count. Here's the 2-1. That one is fouled by Posey. And Buster Posey is struck out. That was a big cut and a miss. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Giants 3, Tigers 2. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And Johnny Peralta to lead it off. Brian Wilson's going to be pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there. Sanchez in position, retiring Peralta.
Well, offensively right now, you've got to force the issue. You're running out of time. You've got 2 outs left in this game, Gary. And I think that from the managerial perspective, he's got to think about putting runners in motion if he gets them on to try to make something happen. Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
And that one is hit well. Scherholz is there. Now it's 2 down.
Well, you know what? You're 1 out away from victory in a very well-played close ball game right here. And listen, you'll take it. A 1-run win is just as good as a 10-run win.
It's going to be Santiago now. He singled in his last at-bat. Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side.
Foul!
And a fly ball could be the last out. And Pagan's there. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Okay, San Francisco pulls off the win here in a very good ball game, and they've got to feel good about themselves. A lot of things went right today.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game. Just an exceptional pitching performance, Barry Zito.
Well, you know, Gary, he got touched for a couple runs, but that doesn't overshadow how great he was in this game. Anytime you can go that deep in the game and only give up those 2 runs and you can turn it over your bullpen, it's a manager's dream. And he delivered that performance today, and that's why his team got the big win.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold, it was.
Well, that time again, thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody.